5-0 running up on the block, you know what I'm saying? Yo, Snow, they came around looking for you the other day. Word, bust it.
Informer, you know, say that I'm a snowman, I go blam. I keep on bum down. Take the man that say that I'm a snowman, stamp somewhere down the lane. I keep on bum down. Informer, you know, say that I'm a snowman, I go glam. I keep on bum down. Take the man that say that I'm a snowman, stamp somewhere down the lane. I keep on bum down. These are them gonna come in and they blow down my door. Rain it can pour through my window, so they put me in the back the car at the station. From that point on, I reached my destination. Where the destination region at the east detention. Where I look down my pants, look up my bottom. So informer, you know, say that I'm a snowman, I go glam. I keep boom boom down.
Where did everyone go? Oh, Sean's still here. We're gonna be here together forever. No!
If you change your mind, take a chance, I'm the first in line. Honey, I'm still free. Take a chance on
My first memory of Nick was when he first interviewed me. I remember the first day, a couple of milestones on that time. That was actually during Barack Obama's inauguration, and my interview was an hour late, by the way. But I just remember him being super intimidating.
Yeah, you were definitely the harder interviewer than Mara, Jen, and Ro.
I don't think Mara even really asked me like any interview questions. I think Mara was like, oh, you might know my friend and because of PCN or something. And then I was like, we just talked about that. And Nick came in and it was just like straight faced and I couldn't read him. And then I think like he asked me if I saw the store and I really like hadn't seen it.
Once we started talking about sports, I kind of realized that we had the same common teams, so it turned out pretty well because we started talking about Warriors, started talking about Giants, started talking about the Niners, and after that went through, the interview went pretty smoothly. So
I felt so nervous. I didn't think I did so well with him, but honestly, I'm still here.
He came in the room and he sat down, and I thought, here's a real person. He's probably never gonna hire me because I have the same name as he does. After that interview, I went home and I made a vision board. I constructed it blindfolded. I turned on ABBA's smash hit, Take a Chance on Me, and then a few days later I got the good news and was able to join digital operations, and my whole life really changed for the better.
He was one of my interviewees, and him and his now wife interviewed me at the same time, and they asked me a question about basically, it was about my prowess to fire somebody is the way I took it. And all I remember is thinking, what the hell am I getting into?
take a chance on me. Oh, you can take your time, baby. I'm in no hurry. No one gonna get you. You don't wanna hurt me, baby, don't worry. I ain't gonna
First time I saw Nick was in FPQA when I was taking over his cube, actually, sharing the same office with this girl named Shakisha. I was roommates with Shakisha, and then they moved me out, and then some other guy moved in. And I was like, oh yeah, that was me.
Halloween with the Color Me Bad outfit, and he did the dance to the song. That's probably my first memory of him, but if I'm honest, my favorite memory is Trey Mayer getting the 2 game winners on him in our Madden League. Pretty solid memories.
He walked over to Anthony and he said he wanted to trade for a player, and I pretended I didn't see it, and I decided I'm going to trade for it instead. Right after the trade, he came up to me and got really angry, but that's over, that's okay.
My first memory of Nick is actually when he didn't interview me during my process, and you know, I think about it every day, just how upsetting that is, that he just didn't care.
My favorite memory of the one and only Nicolas Colbert is probably
a few moments later.
The moment he realized how amazing I am. I'm not sure if that happened during the interview when I first started, or the look on his face when he realized that I was going to be sitting next to him for pretty much the next 3 years of his life.
When Nick was throwing the football across the office, he couldn't quite make it. Like he tried so many times, and then he eventually broke Nelson's backboard, just throwing the ball so hard. And then from that point on, the football was banned from the office.
We were all invited to the suite at the Giants game. Certain Sony people were chosen, and I got to go, and Nick was there. And afterwards, we all went to a bar, and Nick bought everybody a round of drinks.
I want to say my most favorite memory is having you at my wedding. Best day of my life. Just seeing you drunk, eating all the buffet food before your own table can eat the food. It was just a great memory because we shared it together.
My most memorable moments with Nick was all probably involved Kai, and just the shenanigans that occurred whenever Kai would do anything Kai does, mainly with icing people.
So, gentlemen, do you want to?
Well, when I first met a young Nicolas Colbert, I think it was 2006, and he was new to the network team, and I remember being impressed because he came in with a 3-foot sub sandwich, and I'm like, wow, this guy has got a big appetite. Turns out, you know, the young man, bachelor, that was going to be his meal for the entire week. So I was like, wow, this guy's very resourceful.
And in terms of memories with him, there's just so much. We spent about half a year literally hiding a Smirnoff Ice from each other. In my office, in his area, and he got very creative. I'd come into the office and I'd be like, where the hell's that bottle? And then I found it like duct taped to my door on the back of it, which was open at the time, which took me a few minutes to find. And of course, he coined the term gentleman that everyone uses to this day, and started the big movements of fizz, and I don't know, it just, everything in the department really revolves around Nick, and it's just, you know, a shame that he's actually leaving.
One thing that I felt like was great was whenever he would take days off in the early times when we used to publish, the store would break down all the time. The store couldn't live without him.
One memory I think that stands out was when I first joined the ops team 2 years ago, and we went into our second team meeting ever that I was a part of, and everyone was doing their normal ops jokes, just saying a lot of things, and I was very quiet and making a lot of faces, and I think Nick saw that. I was feeling a little weirded out, and he just collapses on the table with his head in his hands. He's like, Amelia, please don't quit, in front of the whole meeting.
Late before Swordfish launch, and yeah, Nick, you know this one. He tells me later that this story's going around about him, how he says, Jeff came in really late and he was wearing, you know, ripped jeans and old shoes and all this, but his hair was perfect. So, Nick, the hair's still okay, and that was, what, 8 years ago?
First memory, he was terrible at flag football. I do remember that. He couldn't catch the ball. But best memory? Just hanging out at the desk talking. Talking about Madden or the 49ers, stuff like that.
couple weeks into the job, I remember going from 989 to 919 for some meeting or something. And I was walking with Jay, Carlo, and Ryan to the other building, and I mentioned to them, I'll say, hey, does Nick and Mara like have a significant other? Are they dating anyone? And then they're making fun of me, like, hey, you're interested? I was like, no. I just, I thought they had good chemistry. They would be like, it seemed like they would be a nice couple if they were together. And then I eventually found out, and it's like, it all makes sense. Like,
probably when we were playing softball and he hit that one home run. That was pretty fun. We didn't win, but it was nice to hit a home run.
I have two favorites. My one favorite is when he cut his hair for charity, and I can't believe he did that, and it was amazing, and I forget what he looks like with hair at this point. And the second is when he tried to big league me and tell me that I had something to talk to him about, and he told me he has no time to listen to me. And I told him that BD Coupon is coming, and he stopped everything he was doing, turned around and said, you have my undivided attention. So don't ever try to big league me, was the point.
Well, Nick and I, we talk about a lot of things, and sometimes we get into the discussion of costumes. And you know me, I'm a collector of a lot of costumes. And one day he said to me, hey Anthony, you've got to get this Ninja Turtle costume. There's no way, I don't know how much money it takes, you've got to get it. And I did get it. I actually wore it one day while getting pizza. So that was my fondest memory of him. Always setting the bar higher.
I think one of my favorite memories of Nick actually came very recently. Trip to London where had a couple drinks and he ordered a dessert that he ended up really not liking the look of when the waiter came around. I'm not gonna lie, it looked like kind of like a big steaming pile of shit, and he kind of told the waiter as much, and he just kind of looked up at the waiter and said, I thought we were cool, man, this is fucked up. And but yeah, he ate every last bite of that big hot steaming pile of shit looking dessert, and but kind of never let us forget about it.
Another random memory with Nick is talking about ghost stories in London. I don't know how we arrived at that, but I think after several shots of Hennessy with Ryder and Nick, we just started talking about how I believed in ghosts. I don't know where it went from there. Another one I think Nick likes to bring up is the trip me, him, and Jay went to San Diego. On the way back, we stopped at the the Firestone Brewery at the airport. I remember I was pretty wasted, and then we were waiting to get board the plane. I think I fell asleep, and then Nick woke me up, so I came to right before we boarded, and then I was still drunk, and I was just kind of like, I'm about to be loud as fuck in this plane, and I passed out again, and then I came to, and then right as I came to, this girl sat next to me, and then we just happened to have this like really random like conversation the whole flight, but like bunch of things like Game of Thrones and like how she had experience with ghosts, and I thought that was really cool or something. And then I just remember thinking, like, once we landed, that like, oh man, I should have got her number, but then she had a boyfriend. And then I think when we landed, I turned to Nick and I said to him, I was like, man, she believes in ghosts, I believe in ghosts. It's like a match made in heaven. Through some like Nick's like internet detective work, he was able to Google like I gave her like a few characters, like the fact that she's a teacher, and it was like in the San Diego area, and then what grade, like 6th grade or something, and he was able to like find her LinkedIn, but then he accidentally like clicked on it. Well, he had his account signed in, so it looked like he viewed her page, and at that point he's like, what do I do? Like, and so he just tried to like add her, and then it was like awkward, and like nothing happened.
Do I still see you walk today?
But it's ruining me. They asked me in front of everybody, Mom. They know I don't do that anymore. They know. They should know.
No, I don't do that anymore.
Favorite memory of Nick is when they launched the firmware update 3.0 and he came on stage wearing a dinner jacket and some sunglasses. He ran up, took off his sunglasses, and he was wearing glasses underneath. That was fucking epic.
Favorite memory of Nick is when he had to do the 3.0 presentation. It was the first kind of firmware presentation any of us had to, I guess, present. And so Nick kind of had this thrusted upon himself. And so because he has a eclectic group of people, he gathered both Dave, Nathan, and I to help him present. And I remember I was overambitious like I normally am, and I wanted to do this video, this intro for him where I recreated like the 1980s HBO intro. Yeah, I ended up not getting around to working on it until 8 a.m. of the presentation, or 8 a.m. the same day of the presentation, and it took me until like 9:30 to finish that video. And yeah, that was a good time, and actually presenting it and actually dancing in front of everyone, including Grace, I'll never forget that. It was so good, such a good memory.
What is Zip Fizz? It's my morning kickstart. All right, come on, let's go. It's a powerful boost right when I need it. Come on, let's go. It's getting my kids to piano and football and ballet without needing 3 cups of coffee. What is Zip Fizz? It's rapid rehydration with only 10 calories, 2 carbs, and 0 sugar. It's the healthy alternative. So this is Zip Fizz.
Just first of all, just congratulations. It's well deserved. Happy for him. I wish that it didn't have to end, but you know, everyone moves on eventually, and I think it's probably for the best. We learn, we grow.
I don't think that I've left a mark on anybody quite as great as I did on Nick. Honestly, I'm surprised he's getting this job at Google, because he pretty much got like 7 different jobs from me. So I'm a little surprised. Good luck on your new job at Google.
You know, we had good memories here when I was for different buildings, different publishes. 7 years, it's been a long time. Definitely want to wish you good luck.
At some point in life, you have to move on and do what's best for you and your family. So I totally understand it. And you've taught us a lot about teamwork and working together. And that's ingrained in our veins right now. So you don't need to worry. We've got the ship going, and it'll continue on.
Good luck at Apple. He will truly be missed. He did a lot for this company. They should have done a lot more to keep him here.
Thanks. Thanks for my whiskey. It was great. That was really nice of you.
Nick, you're a quality guy. Don't change a thing. I wish you all the best. Hate to see you go, but hey, we all have to grow and carry on. So good luck to you, not only in your job, but with your family.
Good luck finding another wide receiver. I have him, and you can't have him.
I hope wherever you go from here, you have all the Kais you ever want.
I wish him luck. I'm sure he'll do a great job in his new role, and he'll be highly missed. I think he'll be missed. I'm not sure yet. We'll have to see what happens, but I hope he has a great time at Apple. And now that I know his address, I'm gonna have to swing by. I think I have plans to do that about 2 a.m. at some point, so we better watch out.
I know you'll do great in your job. Yeah, you'll do great. Don't be a stranger, and you know, you'll definitely always have a friend in me.
Do it for Francisco. And I miss you.
Congratulations on your new gig. It was really nice working with you all these years here at PlayStation. We're gonna miss you, and I wish you the best of luck.
Hey, bitch, why are you leaving us? I don't understand. What could be better than us?
Why are you
Why
leaving
would you
us?
leave us? You hate us. Well, if you're not with
What's
us,
wrong with us?
you're against us.
And can I have a new iPhone? Because mine's kind of old, please. I mean, yeah.
Oh, I dropped my iPad in the bathtub. This is perfect. Actually, go.
Why are you leaving not even a year while I'm working here? I haven't been here a year, you're already going to Apple. It makes me sad. Everybody says they have 7 years with you and all these memories, and here I am, and the only memory we have together is how I messed up the store featured banner and the engineers had to bother you in the morning. But like everybody else has said, I hope nothing but the best for you and for your family. I know that Apple is getting a really good guy to work there.
It's been a pleasure these last 3 years working closely with him. Get to know the man, the myth, the legend that is Nick Kohlberg. I had a pretty good impression of him prior to actually working with him, but these last 3 years, it's really he's earned a place in my heart and in my village, so to speak.
As Russ says, time is a flat circle. So I don't think of this as goodbye, since I'm pretty sure the entire Bay Area will all be working for Apple very soon. So I look forward to working with you again.
Thank you for the opportunity. I'm going to miss you. And to Nick, the GM and the coach, good riddance. Can't wait to have you be gone.
Don't leave me. No, but really, congratulations. Best of luck, and hopefully you'll come and visit.
Oh. Congratulations, Nick.
Congrats on the new job. I hope you come visit us at Sony. You're more than welcome to come back here. You hired all of us, so that was pretty cool.
Best of luck, man. Gonna miss ya.
Congratulations on your new position. I know you will do well. I just want to say it has been a pleasure working with you here at Sony, and I hope nothing but the best for you and your family.
You gave me this job and gave me the chance that I was very much so hoping for. I appreciate that very much, and I do know that I'll be forever grateful. My advice to you is keep on being awesome.
It's been a real amazing ride. I owe a lot of my career. Good luck. Say hi to everyone for the family for me, and I will fizz you later. So long, Nick.
He was a great manager. We're going to miss him. You know, he listened to terrible music. He was the hyphiest. Pacifica is dangerous, so I wanted him to be careful. Yeah, that's it. I really didn't like him. I lied. I don't really like it. Like, he wasn't really a nice person. You forced me to be here. Yeah, I don't want to be here. Can I leave?
Yeah.
All right.
It's been a wild ride. Our careers have really intersected and crossed paths quite a few times over the last decade, and you've always been one of my absolute favorite people to work with and now work for. And I guess there's nothing left for you to do but make like a hippie and blow this joint. Make like a hippie and blow this joint.
Just thank you for the opportunity for working for Store Ops. I think you're going to kill it at Apple. Just do what you did here. Let me know if there's any free SKUs or voucher codes that you could hook up my way for some monitors, and I'll do the same on this side. And just kind of one last word to Nick. I just want you to never forget your involvement on this beauty right here. Never forget.
What's up, Nick? Sorry I couldn't be there. I'm at the fancy RBI. You know these digs. But I just want to say thank you for everything. Great mentor, best of luck. And, oh wait, shit, look who I found. Hey, where are those dicks?
Kohlberg!
Kohlberg,
man.
Good luck, man.
Best of
How
luck,
it going?
brother.
It's been real. Good run.
Yeah, good run.
See ya, fucker.
The fact that you've been here for 10 years is pretty damn amazing. Congrats on your new gig, and I wish you the best of luck. As far as memories, I will miss occasionally seeing you at the gym every now and then.
I don't even know who Nick is. I've never even worked with him, never seen him. I've never seen him at the gym. I have no idea who this guy is. So Nick, have fun at Apple.
Take me with you. Justin Tosh, Apple Mondo. Come on. Yeah. Best of luck. You can do a fine job there. Yeah. Have fun. I definitely want to hook up some time and tell me about that spaceship for the new campus. Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, Nick, I just want to say good luck with everything. Happy for you. Thank you for all that you've done here. I mean, you made this team. You were the foundation for this team. Just wish you the best.